It's now day 5 since a fire broke out at the NCT Woodchip Mill in Richards Bay in KwaZulu-Natal, and that blaze is still going. The company's management fears that the damage could run into billions of rand. The provincial disaster management team has also committed to bringing in more assistance and resources to help douse the blaze. Newzroom Afrika's Ntando was there when the fire broke out at the weekend. He's back for us there once again this morning. And are we making any headway in Ntando? You and I have been giving our viewers these updates literally since the weekend. And I suppose the question that exists for many of them is, are we actually winning?
Well, I end up at the question in everyone's lips, certainly. The fight still continues, and is nowhere in sight. We're judging from the smoke that you see behind me and the flames, they've been raging since Saturday afternoon when the fire broke, and we've been on the story non-stop, bringing you regular updates. What I can assure you is that the Provincial Disaster Management Center has committed, and they will be meeting early this morning to join efforts with all other private entities and NCT, the Woodchip company, to try and concentrate more resources because should the fire, continue and should it spread to other heaps of wood chip which are still safe at the moment, we might see a huge destruction. And as you correctly mentioned it in your intro, that the company is scared that it is losing money every day. You would know that there are timber growers who rely on this mill for market. They would bring in their timber and they will make a profit out of that. So right now the whole value chain is disrupted because there is no market, literally. But what we can tell you is that fears in terms of locals' lives being at danger have been allayed. We've been told that the fumes that are sent out to the sky by the smoke are not dangerous to human health. However, people have been instructed and encouraged to stay indoors as much as possible, and if it happens that they come anywhere near the scene, they do so wearing masks, because we have seen a number of people, stopping up along the road and taking pictures, because this has been going on for days now. We are on day 5, and it seems like the fire is still continuing, and the end is nowhere near.
It's a remarkable story that a fire can keep going for so long. And I suppose, Ntando, it goes without saying that this particular company, NCT, is past the point where they're trying to save any of their assets.
Certainly, what they've told us is that they've lost hope on their efforts of saving any of their produce on the premises. Now the focus is on containing the fire from spreading to neighboring factories and industries, because we have just adjacent to NCT, we have Fosco, which is a company that deals with chemicals. There are a lot of risk, should amber flakes, fly over to such premises. Richards Bay is mostly an industrial zone, relying and thriving mainly on industries. We had authorities from government mentioning that the continued fire, is putting a strain and will have a negative impact to the city's economy, as such industries such as NCT contribute a lot to the city's economy through rates and taxes. so they form a huge part of their revenue collection. So we are just on the ground waiting to see when will they win this battle against these raging flames.
All right, Ntando, Mnyandu, thanks very much indeed for that update. Live to us there from Richards Bay in KwaZulu-Natal.